number one difference between losers and winners is the mindset. I don't want to say this again and again, but in my last video, I also mentioned that mindset is the most important thing that you need to have in order to become rich, in order to become famous, and in order to become a high value man. And by high value man, I don't mean just for males, I also mean it for the females. You could be a high value female too, but you need that mindset. And for that mindset, the one thing that you need is mental toughness. You have to be mentally very tough. You have to be tough with others, but you have to be fair. And by fair, I mean you have to be the man with principles. And by principles, let me tell you the story. When I came here in Canada in 2022, I was a pussy. I was a real pussy. And you'd ask me like, why are you saying you're so pussy? Let me tell you why. Because I came here, I had that ambition that I'm going to a good country, a developed country from a third world country, India. I'm not disrespecting India, but it's not developed. And when I came here initially, I was a pussy. I didn't have any principles, I didn't have any ambition. I mean, I had that ambition, but I didn't have any strong determination behind it. And by that, I started working on myself. I started watching videos of famous YouTubers. I won't take the name of the people, but let me just take one name. I started watching Andrew Tate. Most of the people don't like Andrew Tate because of his maybe misogynistic views that people think. But most of the views of him I agree with. I totally agree with. In today's world, he has said that in today's world, men need to be men. We don't have to be females, and females, they don't have to be men. We have to be having a masculine aura and masculine energy with us, and females, they need to be feminine. We have to be dominant in a relationship or in a business, and we have to be leading. Your girl will also like you if you're masculine and if you're leading, if you're taking decisions on her part too, thinking what she would like. Most of the girls really like this. I can talk about my girl. If you can see the Valentine's hearts over here and there, I don't think so you can hit it because the frame doesn't cover it, but she really likes me for my personality. I don't have no money. I can tell you how much money do I have. It's less than $5,000. It's even less than $4,000. And for a student who has ambition, she really likes me for my ambition. She doesn't like me for the things that I have. She sometimes says that I like you for the TV that you have, but it's just humor. The thing is that you have to be having ambition and you have to be strong on your principles. Women, I can genuinely tell you, I can genuinely say it again and again. Women really like you if you have principles and if you can say no to them. If you can control your lust, and if you can, how do I say this? What's the exact word? If you can say them a no, that really psychologically, makes them believe that he can even control his lust, and that's how they like you more. This is just about women. For men too, if you say a man no, that we have to do business this way, this is according to my business principles, this is according to my life principles, we have to do business this way, he will like you more, he will respect you more, and he can trust you with his money with you. It's an old saying, I don't know who said it, but you should be having your friend who you can trust your money and your girlfriend. your girlfriend can sleep like a baby in his house, that's how you should consider your friend. I have one of my friends, I can leave my girlfriend in his house. Of course, he also has a girlfriend, but that's not the point. But I can leave my girlfriend into his house and I can trust him that he won't take a maybe slight chance on her. Of course, you can say like he has a girl, that's why he won't take it. But I trust him. Even if he didn't have a girl, I would still trust him that much. So your circle should be high quality, and your principles should be high quality too. That's what I say always, that when you make your principles go away from your life, when you don't follow your principles, when you don't follow the thing that you said to yourself. Let's suppose you said to yourself that I would wake up at 4 and go to maybe my kickboxing or boxing class, or maybe I'll go to gym in the morning, or maybe I'll go to walk in the morning. And when you don't, when you just wake up, you just hear the alarm and you snooze it. Sometimes subconsciously, your brain also thinks that it is okay to not follow yourself. And if you don't follow yourself, how do you think people should trust you? And this is also a scientific study that if you follow your brain creates evidence that this has to be done. And I have previous evidences that I have done this. That's how they say that you can build any habit in 21 days, because it's very hard on the first day, and on the second day it's slightly better. Moving forward, you will think that I should give up, but you don't. You stick to those 21 days, and on the 20th day, even if you feel like giving up, you still have that evidence behind your brain that the previous 19 days I was doing it and I didn't give up. It all comes to your principles, as I mentioned. A man is as good as his principles.